what's going on, everybody? Samuel Akem here, and I'm back with another one. Today, we are looking at Idaho State versus UNLV. It was a really, really good game. Idaho State had their opportunities to win this game, but that's what happens when you get on the Jordan Cooke experience, man. He wows you with his arm. He was 30 for 50, 380 yards, 1 touchdown. But the 3 interceptions, man. Jordan Cooke looked really good. He looked like, honestly, one of the better quarterbacks on the field. Colandrea of UNLV was 15 for 21, 195 passing yards, 1 touchdown. He also had 13 carries, 93 yards. Their leading receiver had 10 carries, or their leading rusher had 10 carries, 147 yards, 3 touchdowns. And their leading receiver had 6, Jaden Bailey, for 131, no touchdowns. The leading receiver for Idaho State had 6 receptions, 105 yards, and a touchdown. And then Dason showed up as well with 18 carries, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns for Idaho State. We're going to be breaking down this game, getting into all the ins and outs. They played in Vegas. Idaho State came out to play. They started with the 10-0 lead, and we're going to break it all down. So make sure you guys hit the like, make sure you guys leave me a comment down below, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as always, and we will get straight into it. Okay, Idaho started this game against UNLV and was very, very hot. Jordan Cooke is able to put the ball wherever the hell he wants. I mean, man, look at this throw. Look at this throw. They're going to run the wheel route down the sidelines with their inside receiver. He starts as the inside receiver. They're in a stack set. It looks like kind of like a combo coverage. This kind of looks like this is definitely cover 2. This is cover 2. They're running Tampa 2 right here. So you're going to have a window in the hole right there. And I think Jordan Cooke kind of notices that early. He sees this corner. It looks like he kind of wanted something to the left right here. He peeked over here and he sees this corner's not moving. He immediately gets his eyes off of it and gets to his right side. I really, really like that. Here to the left, it's not there. That corner's sitting on it. I'm gonna get back to my right side, to my other side. I know that left side is dead. He gets to the right side and puts a beautiful ball in the hole. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I mean, this is the Jordan Cooke experience. He is gonna wow you so much with his arm that it's hard to believe that he's playing at Idaho State sometimes. But then you see the mistakes at times and you're like, oh, that's why he's at Idaho State. He's a young guy. He needs to learn. But, I mean, great throw right here. Beautiful throw right here. Beautiful throw right here. My goodness. Here you go. You got I can't even see the down. This is 1st and 10 right here, and he's going to get the quick slant route to his outside receiver for an easy 5-yard completion right there. Good job. Great start to the game. 2nd and 5. They're getting it out to Dason on the inside zone run play, and he's getting downhill. It's really blocked up really well by that offensive line, and he's getting to the 1st down. Really good run right there. Really good run. 2nd and 10 for Idaho State. Drop back for Jordan Cooke. He's going to get it out to the quick screen. He's going to get the quick screen. Not even quick screen. It's like quick screen out to his receiver number 4, who is Jonah Burton. Number 4, Jonah Burton, getting downhill, and he's getting down deep in the red zone territory of UNLV, of the Rebels. 1st and 10 now, and just the mistakes, man. The mistakes. It's early. It's the week 0. You know there's going to be unclean football, but man, it just looks like they were a little off with that play right there. I don't know how much they would have got. It looks like the defensive tackle's winning against that guard right here. But, you know, the fumble is not great. They lose yardage right there on it, and it ends up being a 2nd and 15. Now they're going to run the option play with the quarterback, or maybe it's a toss sweep to the outside. Either way, their running back's getting downhill, making people miss. I mean, really, really good run right here. Really, really good run right here. I mean, the initial wasn't great, but then he's making guys miss. The receivers are blocking hard downfield. That's what I like to see. They're doing work. They're not leaving it for somebody else. Getting downhill, and they get down inside the 10-yard line, making it a manageable 3rd and 6. They didn't convert it, and they ended up kicking the field goal, making it a 3-0 ball game. Idaho State, I mean, when you're playing an FBS opponent, you just want to stay ahead, man. You want to stay ahead. You want to hope your defense can hold up, but you just want to stay ahead. UNLV's got the ball now. They're going to run the double pass, and Dan Mullen mentioned that early on in the game, they were going to run the 2 quarterback set. They got both Alex Orji and Anthony Colandrea on the field. You see him bringing Colandrea in on motion, swinging it out to the quarterback, and the quarterback's going to throw it downfield for an incompletion. He was double covered. It's not there. Really good by Idaho State. Really good recognition by Idaho State. Looks like they're in a cover 3 right here. This safety's coming down because he thought the quarterback was going to get it. He ends up recognizing it, and he's right there. Really good recognition right there. Really good recognition right there. 1st and 10 for UNLV. Alex Orji's going to roll out, find it to his receiver on the quick hitch route. Not a great ball. You would love for him to be able to catch this and run more, but it's a good completion for about 5 yards. Good completion for about 5 yards. Here you go, 2nd and 5 coming up for UNLV. They're handing it off to Jaden Thomas, their leading rusher, who had 147 rushing yards. He averaged 14.7 yards a carry. My goodness. And you can see exactly why. He is running with bad intentions on his mind, and you're going to have to bring your lunch pail to tackle me, man. You have to come with it to tackle me. Lowering the shoulder, making them earn that tackle, and they get a first down on it. First and 10 coming up for UNLV. Drop back pass for Alex Orji. Once again, a quick hitch, and he's getting downhill, man. Getting downhill immediately, knifing up the field for another first down. This has always been Idaho State's problem, is their defensive end of things. They're running a cover 3 right here, sitting back. He is going to eat up the curl flat coverage of the second level coverage of this defender right here, this nickel defender. He's going to carry that upfield, and in turn, he gets a wide open hitch catch right here. Easy completion right there. Take the easy money. Take the easy money if they're going to give it to you. Force them to take it away. Little corner blitz down here. What's a good indicator to know if corner blitz is coming? Why is this safety off the hash so far? And why is he playing press man? If it's a zone, it probably is a zone over the top of this, but something's going on here. The little Brian Windhorst, something's going on in Utah. Something is going on in Nevada, and Idaho State's cooking up a corner blitz. Right there. He doesn't get there. They run the quick screen to the outside, and they're getting downhill, man. Another first down. Another first down for Idaho, or for UNLV. They're down inside the 15-yard line now. You got a first and 10 for UNLV. Alex Orji, and he's handing it off to Jaden Thomas, who is taken down after a short gain of about 4 to 5 yards. Really good tackle right there from Idaho State. Good play right there. Good play right there. Here you go. Got a 2nd and 7. Orji's going to keep the ball, and he's going to run it in for the easy. Oh, almost. I forgot. Idaho State with the hot start. Really good tackle right here from this. Who is this? The safety? Really good tackle from this safety. Putting his head directly on the ball to knock it out of the hands of Alex Orji, and Idaho State recovers it in the end zone. Really, really good job. Really, really good job. Man, tough play right there. Tough play right there for UNLV. Idaho State came out and was ready to go, man. They bended, but they didn't break. Really good job right there. Getting it out to the arrow route right here. Goes flat right here to the receiver. He's turning upfield. This is Ian Duarte, their leading receiver. He's getting around the edge and getting a gain about 5 to 6 yards. Really, really good job right there. Maybe 3 or 4 yards. 2nd and 3 coming up. Jordan Cooke's going to find him on the slant. Once again, Duarte on the slant, RPO. Inside zone on the inside. You got the slant on the backside of things. You're reading this backer right here, or the apex defender. They didn't have the apex defender. They're in, kind of looks like they're bracketing, playing in and out. You take outside, you take first inside. I'll take anything vertical. And they find Duarte on the slant. Really good RPO right there. Really good completion for the first down. 1st and 10 for Jordan Cooke. He's trying to find the deep receiver down the field. He's hitting Michael Sulikov for the back shoulder slot fade. It's not even a back shoulder slot fade. They end up switch releasing this here, and he's running it against the safety. He ends up running it against the safety right there, but just a really good ball from Jordan Cooke and really good catch from Sulikov. Put it up where you know your receiver can go get it. I think he's 6'5" or 6'6". He's a big receiver. You see he peeks at the fade right here. He peeks at the fade immediately right after the snap. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the look of it immediately, and he immediately gets back to the right side. Gets back to the right side for his slot receiver. He finds him on the slot fade, and big time catch for Sulikov. Really big time catch for Michael Sulikov. They're going to go the double pass with Sulikov and Jordan Cooke. And man, I'm interested to know, this was an illegal forward pass, man. They ruled this a touchdown, but this is an illegal forward pass. He's throwing it at the 20. If you want to move it up, say the 19. He's throwing it at the 19. Jordan Cooke catches it at the 21-yard line. Jordan Cooke catches it at not the 21. What am I talking about? He catches it at the 18, 17-yard line. Now, was this first pass a backwards pass? I guess yes, it was a backwards pass. So you can only have one forward pass at a play, and this was the forward pass. I guess they didn't need a backwards pass. Forget everything I just said. Really good play from Cody Hawkins and the Idaho State offense. Jordan Cooke finishes it in the end zone. Really, really good job. They take the early 10-0 lead. 10-0 lead for Idaho State. Really, really good job right there. 10-0 lead on UNLV. They're off to a hot start. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 7 for UNLV. You got Colandrea in the game now, and good run defense from Idaho State. Short gain of 3 right there. You got a 3rd and 4 now. Colandrea's swinging it out to the running back, and Idaho State's running up and making the plays, man. So it looks like Looks like they're in not even a zero. I don't even want to call this zero. This looks like zero. This looks like 10, cover 10. This looks like cover 10. The reason I say cover 10 is because the safety's running with the running back. When you see cover 10, it's usually like a cover zero. Everybody else is blitzing. Either you're blitzing or you're in man. In cover 10, either you're blitzing or you're in man. They got two defenders right here for these two linebackers right here. He's trying to point and tell somebody else, hey, you got to go get the running back. You got to go get the running back because we're shifting over the coverage. He's motioning out. I'm not going to be able to get there. Somebody else has to get that. You see the safety sprinting to get there, but the corner right here is in man coverage on this receiver. Linebackers in man coverage right here. They're in man coverage down here, man coverage down here, and it's a really good play from this safety. Really, really good play from this safety. Great play to make that tackle. Here you go right here. Idaho State's back on the field after the punt of UNLV, and they're running the inside zone to Dason Brooks. Dason Brooks getting downhill for the first down. Really, really good job on 1st and 10. Here you go. Another 1st and 10 for Idaho State. Almost 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, and it's a decent run of about 3 to 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up for Idaho State. Drop back for Jordan Cooke, and he's finding the receiver, but he's short of the line to gain. Looks like he's running a little spot route right here. He knows exactly what he wants to get to. You see a lot of full field reads right here from Jordan Cooke all the time when he's looking. You see him scan the field. He doesn't like this look over here. He gets back to his right side and he hits the spot route to the receiver, and he's short of the line of game by 1 yard, just short of 1 yard. Short 1 yard right there. They end up converting on 3rd and 1. I'm sure they get a 3rd and 6 right here, unless I think they ended up converting that. Anyway, you're back on it. They got a 3rd and 6 here now, and drop back, finding his receiver number 0, Damian Morgan right here, and he's going to be short of the line to gain. Short of the line to gain. I think number 4 probably would have been the better read right here, because you got this defender's trying to carry this, and therefore he's pushing this safety higher up the field. I think you could have squeezed it into number 4, Jonah Burton, but they get it to the receiver, Damian Morgan, and he's a yard short of the line to gain. Yard short. They end up putting it back to UNLV. UNLV is going to start now with 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Really good tackle right here from this Idaho State defense. Look at them trigger. Both of these safeties trigger downhill, maybe a nickel and a safety, but look at them trigger downhill when they see the run and go and make the play for a short gain of 1 yard. Really good job. 2nd and 9 right here. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. He's throwing the hitch route to his receiver, Troy O'Meary, and it's a really good tackle from this corner. Really good form tackle from this corner, not to let him get any yards after the catch. But obviously they're playing off right here. It looks like a cover 3, low cover 3, but it looks like cover 3 nonetheless. And he's got to drive on that ball and make a good tackle. Really, really good play right there. Here you go. 3rd and 2 from UNLV. Inside zone. And he's going to drive. And it looks like he got just enough yards for the first down. They gave him the first down. Now they've got a 2nd and 7 for UNLV. Once again, another inside zone play. And Idaho State's defense is there, ready for it, man. Ready for it. Coming downhill. Good tackle right there. Really good tackle. Wait for the cavalry to come. And he only ends up getting about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards on that run. They're going to kick the field goal, and it's going to be good, making it a 10. Oh, no, he missed it. He missed it. Man, UNLV really gave Idaho State a lot of opportunities to be competitive in this game. It was just right outside that upright, and they ended up maintaining the 10-0 lead. Idaho State's going to get the ball back. 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter. They're going to hand it off to Dason Brooks. No, not Dason Brooks. They're going to hand it off to Robert Freeman, the 4th, who's getting downhill and getting about 7 to 8 yards on first down. 2nd and 2. Here you go, right here. Dropping back. And he's trying to put the ball low to only where his receiver can catch it on the in route right here, box route down here. And it's just not good enough, man. He's not able to get it to him. Not able to get it to him. There wasn't anybody else really open, but you don't want to hang on to the ball too long. He's trying to get the ball out, and it's an incomplete pass right there. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 2 now for Idaho State, and they are going to keep it with Jordan Cooke, who's going to get just enough yardage for the first down. Really, really good read right here. You're reading this in man on the line of scrimmage. You're reading this in man on the line of scrimmage right here. He triggers for the running back, and I'm going to pull it out of his belly and go for the first down. But, man, make no mistake about it, man. This safety right here was not sleeping on anything. He was right there ready for you, and just enough for the first down. Really good job right there. 1st and 10 for Idaho State. 12, almost 13 minutes to go in the second quarter. And he's throwing a deep ball down the field. And, man, this is the Jordan Cooke experience right here. The Jordan Cooke experience is You're going to see the good. You're going to see a lot of good. You are going to see a lot of good from Jordan Cooke. But then you're going to see some head scratchers right here. They're going to run the corner route. It looks like they're running a cover 3. Looks like they're running a cover 3. Curl flat defender, hook defender, curl flat defender right here. No, he's your cover 3. He's your third. He's your deep third right here. He's your deep third right here. He's your curl flat defender, curl flat defender, curl flat defender, deep third. And then you've got one high safety playing a deep middle. What are the responsibilities here? Curl flat, curl flat, curl flat. He's got the curl to flat. They're running a corner route. That really ends up being kind of in his area, and he's going to run to it and pick it off, man. Just, devastating play from Jordan Cooke right here. I don't even know if he's the one who picked it. I can't tell who's the one who came and got that ball. I think he's the one who got it right here. He's the one who got it right here, but we can't see his little thing on his hip right there. He had a thing on his hip, didn't he? One of these guys goes to get, I think it might have been the corner actually went and got this. The corner might have been the one to go get this. One of the defenders gets it. Might be that deep third defender right there who went and got it, but just not a great play from Jordan Cooke right here. These are the plays you want to stay away from when watching Jordan Cooke. I mean, you see so much good from him. You see so much good from him, but then you see plays like this, and it's just like, ugh! Tough play on the interception. First interception of 3 for Jordan Cooke. That gives the ball back to UNLV. You got a 1st and 10 for UNLV. They're handing it off and getting downhill, running the ball. Gets about 5 yards on first down. Jaden Thomas on first down, gets about 5 yards on first down. He goes 2nd and 5, and Colandrea is going to keep it, and he's going to turn it into a big time run, man. Really good read right here on this run. They're going to run the quarterback counter, GH counter. They're running quarterback GH counter, and good block from this guard right there. The tight end's coming around. Good block from the tight end. The quarterback reads those blocks. He sees that tight end seal that block right there, and he's getting downhill, making this backer miss in the middle of the field, and then getting about 10 to 15 yards after that. Really good run from Anthony Colandrea. Really good run. Handing it off to Jaden Thomas right here on the inside, and once again, he's getting down after a gain of about 7 yards, 6 or 7 yards. 1st and 10. They end up getting the field goal after the end of this drive. No, they end up scoring, but we don't have the touchdown on this drive. That's weird. We don't have the touchdown. I think Jaden Thomas didn't end up scoring. I don't know what happened right here. I think this was Anthony Colandrea's only receiving a passing touchdown, but obviously we don't have it. These are the post-game highlights, obviously, and we don't have the touchdown in here. I apologize. We don't have the touchdown. I wish we did. We don't. UNLV was able to make it a 10-7 ball game, though. 10-7 ball game. Now Idaho State's back on it, and they're going to hand it off to Dason Brooks, who was getting downhill and making things happen. This is not Dason Brooks, actually. This is number 5. This is Robert Freeman, the 4th. Getting downhill. I don't know what kind of run you would call this, because it's like they're faking like they're pitching it, and then they're going to hand it off. It's kind of like a misdirection run, because you want to make it seem like, you might be pitching it out to the outside, maybe, or, maybe you're passing it. I don't know, but he's getting it down. Maybe we can call it an inside zone, and there's absolutely nobody on the inside. Really big time run. That was his long run of 30 yards of the game, and he's going to get them into UNLV territory. 2nd and 10 coming up. Jordan Cooke's dropping back. He's got pressure in his face. They're going to get the screen off to Robert Freeman, but man, was it not there at all. It was ID'd all the way by Idaho State. They're obviously not going to block the line. They want to get out in front, and man, this kind of hurts them right here. This guy sealing the edge right here is really good, but then you got other defenders, linebackers, they're not getting blocked. You got to secure these blocks in order for these plays to be successful. A missed block right here from Shulikov. This lineman's not even thinking about blocking him. A missed block right here from this guy. 75 this guy was never touched. So it's just, you got a lot of hats, a lot of red jerseys around, and not enough Idaho State guys around. Really good job right there from UNLV. Drop back pass for Jordan Cooke on 3rd and 16. He's dropping back. He's got a little pressure in his face. I believe he didn't even complete this, but he's got pressure in his face. They got through the line of scrimmage and, created havoc for them on 3rd down. They're going to punt it away. UNLV's got the ball back, and what are they going to do? Little outside zone. Looks like outside zone or, outside run. They're trying to run to the outside. Maybe it's a read from the quarterback and running back, and it's tackled really, really well from Idaho State. Really good play right there from Idaho State. Really good play from Idaho State. Alex Orji's going to keep it, and he's getting downhill and getting very close, if not past, 1st down yardage on 2nd and 6. 1st and 10 for UNLV. Handoff to the running back, Jaden Thomas, who's making guys miss. And wow, turning it into a huge play downfield. This was a long touchdown run of 70 yards. But, I mean, what a phenomenal run from Jaden Thomas. At first, it didn't seem like it would necessarily get there. You're running the outside zone. You want to find the cutback lane. He finds the cutback lane. Not even, is this outside zone? It looks like they're trying to pull that tackle. They do end up pulling that tackle. He gets a good block. Seals that block right there that was being not necessarily being missed, but being lost from that right tackle. The left tackle comes and shores it up. And then you got 3 hats right here. 3 Idaho State hats right here. Nobody wraps up. They all kind of hit each other. And then Jaden Thomas is, man, really good move to the outside. I mean, really good vision right here, because how did you know? Really good block from the receiver out here. Really good block once again from this, who is this? This is their left guard. Left guard is going to carry his block all the way, stay with him. He ends up doing it. Jaden Thomas makes this guy miss right here to get back to the outside. This defender runs into that lineman, the tackle, and Jaden Thomas is all speed after that. Good block from the receiver on the outside once again, but good run from Jaden Thomas. Really, really good job right there. Really, really good job right there. Really, really good job right there for the touchdown. UNLV is going to take a 14-10 lead. And at this point, you know, you thought, oh, Idaho State fought, but you know, UNLV is going to do what all FBS teams going to do, and they're eventually going to take over. But that did not happen. They're trying to hand it off on this misdirection run play that they like to run, making it look like they're throwing a quick screen, maybe rolling out, maybe making it look like a rollout. That's what they're trying to do, make it look like a rollout. I'm not rolling out. I'm handing off to the running back, and it was ID'd all the way by UNLV. Really good play right there. Really good play by UNLV defense. Now you got a 1st and 10. Must have been a penalty or something, but you got a 1st and 10 now, and they're going to run the pitch play out to the running back. Dason Brooks is making guys miss, and but not enough guys. They got a lot of red hats around the ball at all times, and it's a short gain of maybe 5 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up for Idaho State. And looks like you got a little cover 3 on the back end of things. Jordan Cooke's going to scramble out and just throw the ball away. He couldn't find anybody downfield. Can't really see the concept downfield, but he threw the ball away, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 coming up for Idaho State. And almost a devastating play right here. He's trying to hit. You can see he's trying to hit his I can't tell if that's a running back. I think, no, this is not a running back. This is a receiver right here in the slot. This might be number 4. What was number 4's name? Number 4, Jonah Burton. And he's trying to hit it across the middle to him, but it's a little out of reach, and it ends up being incomplete on 3rd and 9. Idaho State's going to punt it back to UNLV. UNLV's got the ball. Colandrea. Idaho State brings the corner blitz once again, and it hits this time. So I think they did a little bit better job disguising it this time. He's not so much right over top of that corner. The corner's also playing off, but he's going to creep up late. He comes in. The running back's got to get most dangerous, which is the most inside guy. That corner ends up being unblocked. There's no way they could have ID'd that. They did not know the corner blitz was coming, and they get the sack. Now, the team coming in next week played Idaho State should be able to better ID that corner blitz. Now, I don't know if the quarterback will be able to get them all the time, but you got 6 in protection. They're only rushing 4. It's not the numbers that gets him. It's really the timing at which he came in on the blitz, which was perfect, and he gets the sack. Really, really good job right there from that cornerback of Idaho State. Really good job. Here we go. 2nd and 17 for UNLV. Dropping back. Colandrea is going to scramble, and he makes it a 3rd and manageable. So it's 3rd and 17. They're snapping the ball from the 8-yard line, and he gets all the way down to the 18-yard line. So 10 yards on the play. Should be a 3rd and 7 coming up. 3rd and 8 coming up for them. Drop back for Colandrea, and he's going to get the sack. Really, really good play right here from this D end right here. Watch him. Really good rush. Really good swim move, right? Not even a swim, but the upwards chop. I don't know what you would call. I don't even know what you call that. The upwards chop. But really, really good job right there. The club. He's not bringing the club down. He's clubbing up, but good with the right arm to get that left arm of the tackle off of him, and then swim up with that left arm, and way to hold on to the quarterback. Sometimes those quarterbacks can be slippery in that pocket, man. But good sack right there from Idaho State. Really good sack from Idaho State. Here you go. 1st and 20 from Idaho State. You're 3.5 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. getting it out to your receiver, Jonah Burton. He's going to get upfield and get a ton of yardage for the first down, or close to the first down, because it looks like he might have ran out of bounds somewhere over here. Yeah, it looks like he ran out of, there's a little, I don't know, but he's close to first down yardage on 1st and 20. Really good play right there. Yeah, so they ruled him out a little bit before the first down. But, I mean, you see a lot of this from Idaho State. They're going to get the ball out quick, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands real quick, and let the receivers do the work. Really, really good job right there. And he turns it into a big play. Big play. Big explosive play. You go once again swinging the running back out of the backfield. Jordan Cooke's going to get the ball in his hands, and Dason Brooks is not going to be able to turn it into anything. Really good play from this safety right here. Coming downhill. Come and make the play. Yes, 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 and drive at that leg. Really good job. Really good job right there. 3rd and 4 for Idaho State. Drop back pass for Jordan Cooke. And I mean, this is the Jordan Cooke experience. This is the Jordan Cooke experience, man. He takes you on a ride. I think that's Jonah Burton once again. But look, Jordan Cooke's got pressure in his face. UNLV is going to rush 5. They should have it blocked up. They don't. That guy gets free off the edge. Jordan Cooke's got 3 defenders in his face. 1, 2, 3. He's throwing it off his back leg, and he's targeting this receiver on this deep over right here. It's man coverage from UNLV. You got man here, man here. This man is following him. How do I know it's man? He's following him. That's man. That's man all the way. You got a spy. He's either spying the quarterback or he's manning the running back. You got man coverage over here, and you got 1 high. So they're bringing a blitz. They're rushing 5, and then everybody else is in man coverage. You got to win. Somebody's got to win. He gives him an outlet with, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to win because this should be blocked up. You got 6 staying in protection. You got 5 linemen and a running back staying in for protection, but somehow they get free. Nothing's ever perfect. Jordan Cooke's off his back foot and just whips it to his receiver on a rope. I mean, come on. The Jordan Cooke experience is one that everybody needs to take a ride on once a week, because this man can throw the ball, can put the ball where he wants to go, but at times it's some head scratchers. But this throw right here on his back foot, whipping it out to his receiver, really, really good job. Really, really good job. I can't tell which receiver that is. I think that's Burton, but I don't know for sure. Good play from Jordan Cooke, though. Dason Brooks now is going to get the ball, and he's running it for the touchdown. Really, really good job right there on the inside zone run. Blocked up well from the offensive line. Really good from this guard and center right here. Guard and center going to combo on this block. You got him. I'm getting up to that second level, getting on that backer. Really good block. He's going to find the cutback lane right behind that. Is at the center, right behind that right guard. He's going to find that cutback lane, and then decent block from this right tackle. He's going to detach, but really good stiff arm from Dason Brooks, and then everybody else is too late. Really good block from the receiver on the outside out here, Julian Mason. Good block right here on the outside, and Dason Brooks does the rest. Really, really good play right there. Really, really good play right there. That's a good-looking run play right there. That is how you draw it up when you draw it up on Sundays, when you draw it up all week. That's how Coach Hawkins envisioned it looking, and it looked exactly how he wanted it to look. Idaho State regains the lead to take a 17-14 lead, and UNLV is back on the climb. 3rd and 1 for UNLV, and Idaho State gets the stop in the backfield, man. Really, really good play right here. 1.5 minutes until halftime, but they get the tackle for loss right there. Really, really good job. Really, really good job. Really, really good job. Number 0 once again showing up. They're going to run this stunt right here. He's getting to the inside, and man, that center just missed him, man. That center just missed him. The guard and tackle are both blocking one guy. He gets in there and is untouched for the TFL. Really, really good job right there. Really good job from number 0. Really, really good job from number 0. I think it's number 0. Might be number 8. I think it's number 0, though. Really good job right there. They're going to punt it away to Idaho State. And it's going to be down around the 28, 29-yard line. They're going to start on the 29, maybe the 30. Maybe they're calling this the 30. They're starting on the 30. 1st and 10, 1.5 minutes to go in the first half, and they're just going to run it with Dason Brooks for about 4 yards. Nothing special right there. 1st and 10. You got 50 seconds to go in the first half, and it's a 17-14 ball game. Idaho State. Once again, a very good throw. He's on his opposite hash, throwing it across the field on this sail route right here, on this deep out route right here. Really, really good job right there. Really, really good job. Throws it to him. Good completion. I mean, the Jordan Cooke experience, folks. Great throws. I mean, a majority of his throws, 75%, 80% of the time, he's going to wow you with his throws. And 20% of the time, it's going to be like, man. Drop back. They're throwing a flag. I don't know what they got right here. Maybe they got a holding. They're probably going to call a holding right here. When you fall and another guy falls, that's a #1 indicator of holding. and they got him for the holding right there. So is what it is, my boy. Here we go, right here, 17-14, 1st and 10. It's the second half now. Idaho State wasn't able to get anything going at the end of that first half. Second half now, and UNLV is going to start with the ball. Deep pass to their receiver, who, man, really, really good throw from Colandrea. He's targeting D'Angelo Irvin Jr. on the slot fade right here. And, man, boy, this is a dime. This is a dime from Colandrea. A dime. Perfect placement on that ball, away from the defensive back. You don't want to fade. Let me fade you with the ball. He does just that. Capture your leverage on that outside hip of that defensive back, and then let me place the ball on the outside shoulder. Perfect. Perfect. You just got to come down with it. You just got to come down with it. That is an amazing throw from Colandrea. It just wasn't completed. 3rd and 5 for UNLV. Drop back for Colandrea. He looks immediately to that swing route of that running back. He doesn't necessarily like it, I guess, or maybe he's looking at this left side to these spot routes. But it looks like, I mean, 2 receivers are ended up in the same spot. That's never good. But you got the under that's open, the under that's wide open. Colandrea finds him, and it's a big time play. Big time play for number 3. It says number 3. It says number 3 on the stat sheet, but he's number 30 in the game. I think this is him right here with this 1 catch for 9 yards. 1 catch for 9 yards. Oh, he got more than 9 yards right there. Where is number 30? Is it number 20? No, it looks like number 30. I don't know, but number 30. There he is. Varkey's Gums. 1 reception for 16 yards. 1 reception. So Gums gets the reception for 16 yards. Here we go. Little play action right here. Faking the handoff. Running back's going to get out late on the check down, and he's going to find him, Jaden Thomas, and he's getting downhill, getting that first down. I think he also might have got a face mask. Not necessarily. They didn't call it. But he gets the first down at the 50-yard line. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another play action pass, dropping back, and he's going to find his receiver, but they're not on the same page. Looks like he's trying to run a curl right here. He's definitely trying to run a curl. The quarterback threw it on that outside shoulder. I don't know what he was expecting, but it looks like there's very physical man coverage being played from Idaho State right here. Really, really good job right here. Really good job right there. Great job to be in coverage of Idaho State. 1st and 10, they might have called PI. I don't know, because they got a 1st and 10 now. 1st and 10 anyway. 1st and 10 now, 12-10 to go. Must have called a penalty because no time went off the clock, and it is first down once again. So they must have called a penalty right there. Drop back pass from Colandrea. They're going to bring the blitz from that nickel defender right here, and he's just too hot coming in. He's not able to secure the tackle for loss, and Colandrea is going to get out and run for a ton of yards, man. A ton of yards. He gets the big-time run. That was his long run of 37 yards right there to get them down inside the 5-yard line. Really, really good job. Really, really good job. Next play, they hand it off to Jaden Thomas, and he's going to finish it in the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game. I think that's 2nd. Might have been his 3rd touchdown. But Jaden Thomas for the touchdown. They kick the field goal, the PAT, and it's a 21-17 ball game. So Idaho State's fighting back, but they got to fight a little harder. Running it to Dason Brooks, who's getting downhill and making things happen. Really, really good job. I mean, Dason Brooks is doing a good job on a lot of these runs, but their offensive line, man, played well. They're pulling that center around. I don't know if you would call this a trap. They're getting that guard going to trap that nose tackle, pulling that center around. Really good block. I mean, just run to perfection right here. Run to perfection right here. Center locks up with that linebacker. I mean, just beautiful. 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 Good runs and a good offensive line play. Looks really good. And that's what I was going to say is the offensive line for Idaho State, despite them losing this game, they look good, man. They look good. They're able to run the ball. They had 160 rushing yards. Not amazing, but it's not terrible either. Their leading rusher had 132 rushing yards, so you got a 100-yard rusher. That is not for no reason other than the running back. I mean, obviously the running back did his thing, but that's not – the line has a big reason to do with that as well. So give the Idaho State offensive line their credit. Short run for 1 yard on first down right there. 2nd and 9 coming up. Jordan Cooke's going to try to throw it on the – I think they're trying to run a slant here. And just – man, Michael Sulikov is just – he's in your chest, brother. We got to get something a little better right there. You got to give your quarterback a better shot. Get a diamond release in here. Show him the outside. Get back to the inside. Be physical. Go push him off and get that back down to that slant. I mean, but this can't happen. Incomplete pass right there on 2nd and 9. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 for Idaho State. Jordan Cooke's dropping back. And welcome once again to the Jordan Cooke experience. He's throwing it off his back foot, not one of his better throws, but they did end up getting the pass interference for it. The defensive back is between him and the ball. Receiver, what do? Go through the defensive back. They can't help but call that. That is PI, letter of the law, PI right there. Really good job right there. 1st and 10 coming up for Idaho State. They're going to hand it off to Brooks, and he's getting downhill and turning it into a big run. But like, man, stop. Just run, brother. Run. They got you. Run somebody over. Go. Instead of trying to get back outside, instead of trying to tiptoe around, man, go run through his face right here. Go run through his face. Let him know that I am not playing any games and I am here to stay. Run him over. Run him over. Run him absolutely over, man. Good run for Brooks, though. Really good run for Brooks. Once again, though, the offensive line, man. Offensive line looks like an outside zone play, mid-zone play right here. Good blocks from the offensive line. Really good block from that right tackle to get that guy outside. Secure that lane for his running back. His running back's going to get downhill and turn it into a big-time play. Big-time play right here on 1st and 10. Really good job. Really good run right there. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Idaho State. Jordan Cooke's going to drop back, find his receiver, number 0, Damian Morgan, on the quick slant. And it's an easy completion for about 4 yards. Nothing crazy, 4 to 5 yards right there. 3rd and 6 coming up. Jordan Cooke's dropping back. And, I mean, come on. Do I have to say it? The Jordan Cooke experience, man. They're running, they got a 3 receiver set out here. One of them's coming in motion pre-snap. They're going to run a quick arrow with one of the receivers. They're going to run a spot route. This is a basic spot concept. You bring your outside, you bring your receivers in. Outside receiver, go spot up at about 5 to 6 yards. He does just that. Inside receiver, you're running an arrow right now. Get to the flats. Give us that horizontal stretch. Number 2 receiver in the middle right here, who is number 13. Raiden Brown. Go run that corner. This is a concept we ran at Montana all the time. I believe we ran this when I played with the Stars as well. But it's a concept every team has in their repertoire in most offenses. And Jordan Cooke is getting pressure in his face. His offensive line isn't holding up so great right here. He's also backing up for no necessary reason, changing those rushing angles for the defensive tackles. But he's getting into the pocket and off his back foot just delivers an absolute dime to his receiver for the reception to get them down into red zone territory. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is 100% the Jordan Cooke experience, and I will continue to say it. What a beautiful throw right there, man. Beautiful throw to his receiver down in red zone territory. And then they bring, and I don't get this. I don't understand this. I don't know Jackson Sherman. I don't know what he brings to the table, but they brought Jackson Sherman. Did Jordan Cooke get hit right here? I don't think he got hit. So why bring Jackson Sherman in to just throw an interception? Well, I mean, maybe he was trying to throw the back shoulder to Michael Sulikov, but everybody's looking at you, my boy. Everybody's looking at you. And this receiver's not running a route to threaten this cornerback, so this cornerback has nothing to do but just go hawk stuff down, which he does. I mean, come on. Cannot have it. Devastating play right there for Idaho State. That was their opportunity to take the lead, get a 24-21 lead, and answer back from UNLV's score. They could not, and UNLV's got the ball back. 17-21 ball game, 2nd and 8, 8 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. They're getting out to their running back, number 20, Jaden Glover, and he's turning it into a big play. Big play right there. Can't really see the coverage of Idaho State. Looks like cover 3. Looks like it might be cover 3, or can't tell. This defender's giving me fits right here. Might be. I'm not sure. Don't make me lie to you. But it's completed out to the left side. They had nobody into the flats to cover that running back. He is late, and he gets the big reception. Really good job right there. Really good job. 1st and 10. 7.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Colandrea is looking deep for a receiver, and he finds him. Really, really good job right there. This is for sure cover 3. Definitely cover 3. That safety's got his eyes in the backfield, it looks like, but that corner is locked and loaded on that receiver. Looks like he's just running a fade down the field. Nothing special. Very vanilla. Just run the fade. He gets past the defensive back and ends up making the reception. Good ball from Colandrea and good catch from the receiver. Really, really good job. That gets him down into Idaho State territory and making a guy miss. Colandrea is going to toss it outside. None doing right there. 2nd and 10. Here we go. They're going to try to hand it off to Glover, And it's a really good play from number 8. Really, really good play, man. Really, really good play to track that down. Watch him in the backfield. Watch him right here. He starts right here. He's going to ID this immediately. Going to ID this split zone run immediately. Not necessarily split zone. He's ghosting and getting to an arc just in case the quarterback keeps it for the keeper. But still, zone run on the inside. They're trying to get it to him. And just played really well by this backer. Played really, really well by this backer. That backer eats up that block from this guard right here. Really, really good job. He gap sound, and then he's bowing over the top to go and make the tackle. Really good job. It's still a gain about 1 or 2 yards, but good play, 3 yards. 3rd and 7 for UNLV coming up. Pre-snap motion. Colandrea is going to roll out, and he's looking for a receiver at the pylon, and it's just covered really well by Idaho State. Covered really well by Idaho State. Really good pass breakup from this defensive back right here. I mean, really, really good play. Really good play. Great job. They're going to kick the field goal to make it a 7-point game, and it is good, making it 24-17 UNLV. Now, Idaho State's got the ball back. 1st and 10. Jordan Cooke's going to fake the wow. My goodness, looked like it was going to be something. He's going to fake the quick screen right here to this receiver right here, and they're getting down the sidelines, and he's trying to throw this hole shot right here, but he just puts it a little bit. I mean, the safety was on it. It's a tough throw right here. The safety was on it, and it's incomplete. Bring it up 2nd and 10, and Jordan Cooke's going to find his receiver across the middle, number 80. That is Julian Mason. He's finding Julian Mason across the middle, and it's a very physical route right here. He's running the in route right here, and watch it. Getting to the inside, dipping that shoulder, fighting for that depth. You don't want to let the defender decide your depth. You get your depth where your depth is at. He's fighting with that defender, and he creates enough separation. He pushes him up to that leverage, and then little chicken wing off me. I don't even know if he chicken winged him off him. I think that defender just sat off a little bit. And Jordan Cooke's dialing it in there for a great throw. Great throw for the 1st down. Really good job, man. Really good job right there. That's a great ball from Jordan Cooke. Going through his progressions, finding his read across the middle, and it's a completion. 4th and 1 for Idaho State. They're handing it off to Brooks, who gets the 1st down and then some. Really good run from Brooks. Really good run from Brooks. 1st and 10, 4.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Roll out for Jordan Cooke, and he's throwing it across his body for the touchdown. I mean, this is the throw of the game for Jordan Cooke, and this epitomizes the Jordan Cooke experience because he can do things like this. I mean, there is not a quarterback in the Big Sky who's making this throw outside of Jordan Cooke. I'm not kidding. I mean it. So they're gonna get it to Ian Duarte on the post. They're gonna run the switch release right here. And number 2 is gonna run the deep over coming this way towards Jordan Cooke. And then Ian Duarte is gonna run the switch release post on this nickel defender right here. Switch release post. He's getting into the post, and Jordan Cooke either knows he wants to go there or he saw him open and had to get them the ball. But either way, this receiver is open, man. Receiver is open on the cross release post. Cross release post. Jordan Cooke on his back foot, rolling to the left. On his back foot, rolling to the left. Just let me flick my wrist and get this ball to my receiver for a 65-yard post touchdown to tie up the game. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is a throw of throws, man. This is the throw of the game, the throw of the week, in my opinion, from any quarterback, and just beautiful, beautiful. Right in stride for his receiver for the big-time 64-yard touchdown. 64-yard post touchdown, Ian Duarte. They kick the PAT, making it a 24-24 ball game. We have a game, folks. It's right there within anybody's reach. Idaho State coming down, making the tackle on the counter run. They're running GH counter from gun, and Idaho State's not having it. Short 3-yard gain right there. Here you go. I think this is second and long right here. It's 2nd and long. They must have had a penalty on one of the plays, but they're trying to get it to the outside, and Idaho State says absolutely not. Really good play right there. 3rd and 25 coming up for UNLV. Colandrea is trying to scramble around. Oh man, gosh, he made him miss bad. Really, almost a good run from Anthony Colandrea, but man, he made this guy look crazy. He made number 18 look crazy. Hey, yo. Dang, my boy. Yo, we need to get this figured out. Anyway, number 5 ends up making an amazing tackle right there on the ankle and brings him down, and UNLV is going to end up punting it away on 4th and 10. Really, really good job. Really good job from Idaho State. They're going to return this punt, but it's not going to turn into much of anything. But Idaho State's got the ball back. 1st and 10, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jordan Cooks finding his receiver, but it's a really good pass breakup from that defensive back. Looks like they're trying to run the bang route right here from the single side receiver, and he's being a little bit more physical at the line. He sees that defensive back's being physical with him. I got to bring the physicality. Good in-game adjustment from this receiver, Michael Sulikov, but the defensive back was able to make the play. They did call pass interference, though. He go 1st and 10, tie ball game, 2 minutes to go in the game. They're going to run the shuttle pass to Dason Brooks, and man, that ankle almost saved that defender, but Dason Brooks ends up driving those legs. Get off me, get off me, get off me, and he gets close to the first down, 2nd and 9. You got a 1st and 10 now, a minute to go in the third quarter. Dropping back for Jordan Cooke. He's finding his receiver on the quick out right here, or it's actually really an arrow, more so an arrow. Finding him on the arrow, getting the ball into his hands for an easy 5-yard gain. 2nd and 10 now, down in red zone territory of UNLV, and Dason Brooks is going to get into the end zone. Really, really good run. I mean, I liked what I saw from Dason Brooks yesterday. Really, really good run right here. The jump cut is the best part of this run right here. Jump cut away from that defensive tackle, and then really good block from that right tackle. Really good job right here from this right tackle. Watch him. Watch him. Nasty, getting into him, and then you get to the outside, let your running back do the rest. Really good outside blocking for the receivers as well. You see, I mean, they are blocking downfield. They're not just running off. These guys are blocking downfield, making life hard for the UNLV defense, and those are things that lead you to believe that Idaho State might be a formidable opponent because they're doing the little things right. They're doing the little things right. But they got a penalty, man. They got a penalty. I don't remember where they called the penalty at. They might have called holding. I don't know what he's calling right here. But they called it on Idaho State. The run went back, and it's unfortunate. Drop back pass for Jordan Cooke. Throwing it over the top and finding his receiver on the sidelines, and he does get that foot down, man. What a throw! I mean, this is the Jordan Cooke experience. This throw is stupid. Opposite hash, throwing the fade to the left side, throwing the back shoulder fade to the left side, and oh my goodness. Perfect ball. Either my guy's going to catch it or nobody's going to catch it. My goodness, man. What are we talking about? Yo, this is ridiculous. Great ball from Jordan Cooke. I believe they ruled that a catch because they are down in here. That was on 3rd and 18. Now you got a 1st and 2, and they're going to hand it off to Brooks, who gets the easy touchdown. He gets what was rightfully his. Really good job right there. That makes it a 31-24 ball game, Idaho State. Uh-oh. Here you go right here. Rolling out for Colandrea. He's getting it out to the flats to his receiver, who's going to try to hurdle. And he gets like 7 yards right there. Here you go, 2nd and 3 for UNLV. Running it to the running back, who's going to drive forward for the first down after contact. 2nd and 10 now, close to red zone territory for Idaho State. And Colandrea is going to keep it. Almost make a guy miss, but he is going to get the first down. And he's deep down into Idaho State territory. 1st and 9 coming up. 1st and goal coming up for UNLV. Drop back pass for Colandrea. They're running the slant down here. I don't know if we really get to see the release much. Took his time on the release, and man, you see he was stumbling, so it must have been a pretty damn good release if this guy is stumbling down here. Really good job from this receiver. Colandrea, good ball, and they get the touchdown to tie it up immediately. They answer very, very fast. Idaho State score, and it's a tie ball game once again, man. Once again, 11 and a half minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Idaho State's got the ball. They're going to hand it off to, who's that? Robert Freeman, the 4th, and he's down after a gain of 3. 3rd and 7 coming up, and you're getting it down to the check down, and man, they ran this earlier in the game. They ran this exact play earlier in the game. And I don't know if it was a recognition from UNLV, but once again, folks, it's an experience. He kind of eyeballed the route. He didn't even eyeball it down. He's looking here immediately to this fade, or maybe it's a post down here. He's looking at Michael Sulikov. He's looking at his ex-receiver down here. He doesn't like it immediately. He looks right at, no. Even before that, he looks right at, he didn't even look. Oh, he did look. He looked briefly. He didn't like it. He goes back And that linebacker, I mean, I feel like this linebacker was just right place, right time, man. He's watching the eyes. He sees that route in the corner of his eye, but he also sees the quarterback's eyes work his way back to it. I'm driving on it. And it's an interception, man. It's an interception. Really good play from that linebacker. That was the second interception from Jordan Cooke. Not as bad. I feel like that was more so just a good play from the linebacker, but just a piece of it, just a part of it. I mean, 3 interceptions in this game from Jordan Cooke, a game that they rightfully could have won pretty handily. In my opinion, they could have won this game without some of those turnovers. But you get it to Alex Orji, who's trying to get the first down on 2nd and 4. He's gonna quarterback power almost. It's not even, it is quarterback power. You're running quarterback power. Nothing's there inside. He's gonna bounce it outside and down for a short, down close to the line of game. Gonna set up to pass it at first. Not gonna pass it. He's gonna end up scrambling, and he's gonna end up getting in the end zone. Getting in the end zone for the touchdown. This was really the difference in the game. That last interception was really the difference in the game from Jordan Cooke, and it really, hampered their ability to win that game, man. They had it right there. You ended up turning over the ball right there, and that's really the difference in it, man. Gonna get the quick RPO slant to Duarte right here, and it's a first down. The first down right there. UNLV eventually got the ball back. Idaho State wasn't able to do anything with it, and they're not either able to do anything with it. But I don't think Idaho State touches the ball again. I mean, Idaho State definitely does touch the ball again, but I don't think nobody was really able to get into the ball into the end zone. They had an opportunity here. UNLV is going to kick the field goal, and it's going to be no good. And I believe Jordan Cooke's going to get another opportunity to make something shake. Drop back pass. He's going to scramble, make things happen. He's going to get down. It's going to be 1st and 20. They might have had a holding right here. Did we get a holding? Did we see holding anywhere? I don't see holding, but they must have called it because it's 1st and 20. 1st and 20. Drop back for Jordan Cooke. He's going to get it to his receiver, who's going to get upfield for, was that 10? I don't know if that was 10 yards right there. Anyway, you got a 1st and 10 now. Drop back pass for Jordan Cooke, and he's going to put the ball up. And what a catch from Michael Sulikov. I mean, right there, man. Just a beautiful pass over the top. And Sulikov just goes and says, I want this ball better than you do. I want this ball more than you. I want this ball more than you. And went and got it. Really, really good job from Sulikov right there. 2nd and 11 coming up. Jordan Cooke's looking for somebody on his back foot. And out of bounds right there. It's 3rd and 23. Got to get the ball downfield. He does throw it downfield, but it's incomplete right there. Now we got a 4th and 23. Roll out. Throwing it off his back foot, and once again, just incomplete. Nothing doing there. UNLV ended up getting the ball back. They didn't do anything with it. 38-31 was the final score to the UNLV versus Idaho State game. I was impressed with Idaho State. Their offensive line looks decent. Their running backs look good. The receivers look really good. Their quarterback looks good. You got to take care of the ball, though. You got to take care of the ball. Thank you guys for tapping into yet another breakdown. If you guys enjoyed this content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys.